Hey, we had a group talk today, the 20th of January. We talked about some stuff that I was going to go in more detail. So first, lingo versus jargon. So both of these words mean a special vocabulary, a special set of words that a small group of people use. Um, Jargon is usually very technical, so like numbers or computer terms, things like that. And lingo is usually more for less technical things, kind of like maybe casual or uh, like less numbery. So like computer jargon is one thing, and then like diner lingo is another thing. Diners are like restaurants. Uh, then geek versus nerd. So geeks and nerds are both people that have a lot of knowledge about something. Geeks usually have a lot of knowledge about something technical. Uh, so computers, math, physics, science, something like that. Nerds tend to have knowledge about something that's not really useful. The traditional example is like Star Wars or Star Trek. Those are really common like nerd stereotypes. But it doesn't have to be that kind of thing. You could also be a sports nerd, or like a football nerd, or a soccer nerd, or a baseball nerd, if you're just really into sports. Neither of them are very positive, but they're not entirely negative either. So, then last, encrypt. So to encrypt something is to put a password on it, or to make it such that it's impossible or difficult for other people to use it. So if you put a password on an Excel file so that no one else could open it, you've encrypted it. If you have like a written letter, you can encrypt that by writing it in a code. Like A is 1, and B is 2, and C is 3, and D is 4, and E is 5. So like cab would be 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's like a special code that if somebody that didn't know the code looked at it, they'd be like, this is a bunch of numbers. But if you do know the code, you can be like, oh, cab. That's less used now. It was much more used before computers. Now computers do all the encrypting for you, and it's actually similar, but don't worry too much about it. Basically, putting a password on something or making it so other people cannot see it is encrypting. Okay, and I think that's everything. So, bye-bye, and I hope I see you next time.